You just need it like for the.
Because I look like a real big bum right now.
Hi, Dr. D.
For the record, Alex smells.
Alright, so hello everyone.
Hi.
Thanks for taking time to participate in our study. My name is Nathasia Williams, and today I'll be monitoring this focus group. The purpose of this research is to better understand students' general attitudes towards frozen caffeinated beverage, i.e. frappuccinos. So your participation is entirely voluntary. And you can choose not to or to answer all of these questions. We are videotaping you. Like I said, we will not put you on blast, I promise. And everything is confidential. Before we start the discussion, I'd like to say or lay down a couple of ground rules. First, it is important that we hear from everyone, even if just wait your turn and let's be nice to each other. And if the conversation or the question is too long, like the response, I won't cut you off. We can move on from there, even if everyone doesn't answer that question. Please refrain from side conversations. We want to hear what you have to say. Like, say you urging to say something to the person next to you about something, speak out about it. We would love to hear it. And it is okay to repeat what somebody else says. If you guys have the same answers, great. Like, we love that. And also to be totally different from them. So yeah, before we start, let's go around and introduce ourselves. So your first name only, no first and last name. So first name, your year in school, and your major, and also favorite ice cream.
I can start. My name is Stephanie. I'm a senior here at Marquette, just about to graduate. My majors, I'm a supply chain and international business major, so I'm in the business school. And my favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
My name is Garrett. I'm a junior as well, studying biological sciences with a minor in chem. And then my favorite ice cream would be Moose Tracks.
My name is Merritt. I'm a graduate student in mechanical engineering, and my favorite ice cream is chocolate chip cookie dough.
My name is Connor. I'm a sophomore. I'm a secondary education and math major, and my favorite ice cream is lemon custard. It's nowhere. I go on quests for it.
Have you had it?
Yeah. Just 3 times in my life. I love it.
Lemon custard.
I'm Jasmine. I'm a junior. I'm majoring in biomedical sciences with a minor in French. And my favorite ice cream is cookies and cream.
I'm Tyler. I'm a junior majoring in biological sciences and a minor in criminology and law. And my favorite ice cream is salted caramel.
Carlos. I'm a junior, majored in marketing. Favorite ice cream is strawberry cheesecake custard, if I can find it.
I'm Nate. I'm a junior studying public relations, and my favorite flavor of ice cream, I'd have to say, is Moose Tracks as well. Yes, love peanut butter.
Well, my name is Nathasia. I'm a junior here, majoring in marketing, and my favorite ice cream, not really ice cream, but rainbow sherbet. Cool. I'm gonna actually bring this closer so we can make sure we're getting everything.
Every time we were talking about ice cream, I was like, yes.
That is very fine. Well, yes, mine is.
You're waiting for the one where someone just...
That was very kind of you to answer.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. Connor.
No way.
All right. So first question. Give me 3 words that best describes a frappuccino. Do you guys know what a frappuccino is? We all had one.
No. Well, I know what they are though.
You know what they are? Yeah. But you can still
Imagine.
what you imagine. Yeah. So 3 words that best describe a frappuccino. And although frappuccino is kind of a Starbucks thing, you see the brew says frappuccino, Dunkin' Donuts says frappuccino. Everyone says frappuccino. So yeah. Anybody can start. Or
What was the question?
3 words that best describe a
A
frappuccino.
frappuccino. Cold. I feel like normally they're sweet, and Good.
I would say, yeah, cold as well, sugary, and a dessert.
Yeah, cold, very sugary, excessive.
I'm gonna say like icy just to mix it up. Sweet and good. Yeah.
Icy as well. Amazing. And whipped cream.
I think my first one, I called it a coffee slushy. Then, yeah, whipped cream. I don't know, yeah, sweet.
Sweet, chilled, refreshing, and sugary. Sugary.
I would say decadent, caloric, and
Good word.
and frozen.
Nice. Great. Okay, so how often, if you do, enjoy frappuccinos in general? Let's say in a month. 2 months.
Any specific month?
Any
I mean,
specific
I don't know,
let's
because,
see.
you know, I drink less in the winter than the summer.
So yeah, if it's just because then the next question is, does it matter
Oh, okay.
on the season? So yeah, so just let's have that discussion. What do you drink?
Am I starting again?
Anybody can start.
When we're drinking the coffee,
Like how how many times a month
Oh,
or
okay.
do you drink? Do you usually indulge?
Are we just sticking to frappuccinos or
Yes,
does
this
iced
is all-
coffee count?
Frappuccinos.
Just frappuccinos.
Probably like 4 times a month for me. I don't do frappuccinos very frequently.
I would probably say like none a month.
Yeah.
The last frappuccino I had, I was probably in high school.
Yeah, it's none for me. I haven't had frappuccinos in a while.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, less than one a month. I've probably went a few handful of times in that whole year that I had French.
I'm the same way, less than one.
None. Ever.
Now, does it matter when you do have a frappuccino? Is it seasonal? Like, oh, it's wintertime, or let me get a cold drink in the wintertime, or is it let me get a cold drink because it's hot outside, or is it just I just want a frappuccino?
If it's hot outside, then I find it very refreshing, and I don't want hot coffee. I prefer something sugary and still has caffeine in it, so I'll get the frappuccino.
Yeah, I feel like it's in the summertime it's almost a good substitute for ice cream.
All right, so let's go on. Do you go to a specific store or coffee shop? Like, okay, this is the shop that I go to get this frappuccino, or is it really just convenient? So, 7-Eleven, I don't even think they sell frappuccinos, but walking down the street and you see a coffee shop and you stop in, or is it a specific shop that you go to?
I feel like you would go to Starbucks mostly for a frappuccino. Like if you want coffee, you'll go to I don't know, a nice coffee place what are those places?
Colectivo.
Yeah, Colectivo or Stone Creek. Yeah, Stone Creek is good, but frappuccino is more a desserty, trendy Starbucks thing.
The first time I've ever had a frappuccino outside of Starbucks was at the Brew sometime either this year or last year, I can't remember. Otherwise it was only exclusively from Starbucks.
I mean, when I'm here, I get it from Starbucks, but there's this really nice little Cuban restaurant by my house back in Chicago that sells really, really good frappuccinos, 10 times better than Starbucks.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. And they're cheaper too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks is pain.
So we can all agree on that Starbucks kind of takes the lead
Yes.
for
Yeah.
the favorite places.
Starbucks.
Okay. And then the AMU are other places, the Cuban shop are other places that we go to buy them. So the next question is kind of like the first question, but kind of switch it up. So I said, what is the most favorite characteristic about a frappuccino when you purchase it? It could be the speedy delivery, or it could be the atmosphere and where you get it. So just like, Cam Brooks' favorite.
I would say in the past, if I had gotten it, it would just be because it was like refreshing and it was like hot outside, and so it was just nice to be able to like have something that kind of cooled you off in the heat.
I also really enjoy the look. It just looks cool. The whipped cream and the syrup on it. Like it just gets
It
me
looks
excited.
appetizing.
Yeah.
Do they do the little design for you?
They just like drizzle it on top.
For me, when I've gotten, because my coffee drinking has eased into like regular coffee. Before I only got like frappuccinos or anything like that, so I would only go to Starbucks. And when I would only get a frappuccino for a while because I was so like had anxiety about I don't know what the hell anything is, and so I would just get a frappuccino because I knew what that was, and everything else had weird names.
Kind of going off of that, I actually really like saying the weird names because you can go to Starbucks and be like, I want like a double caramel macchiato, like with whipped extra hot, like it kind of makes you feel like a little sophisticated. You go in there and you're just like throwing out all these big words that they just know what you mean. So I kind of enjoy like the different names they have for them.
Cool. I'm always with good friends when I drink sweeter drinks. Like I never just go purchase it by myself. I'm always like with my girlfriend or like with a friend or someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually another question we have on it. Like, who do you? No, that was great. So everybody can pitch in. Like, who do you usually buy these with? Is it just walking down the street? Oh, let me get a frap, or is it like all of us? Let's get a frap, or is it a coupon sale going on, or?
Sales.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Always
keep my
that.
clip so it either be a coupon or like if I go out, I feel like I'm, especially at Starbucks because the drinks are already expensive, but I feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck if I'm getting a frappuccino than just like.
Yeah. Or in the summers, I know Starbucks has like 2 for $5, like
Yeah.
between
Like
3
happy
and
hour.
6.
You know,
Yeah. So that's nice.
So do you guys usually get them caffeinated or not? I know when I go, I just get the strawberry one. So there's no caffeine in it. But do you get them caffeinated, and is it because you need that extra jolt, or is it just because I like caffeinated drinks, or is it because I'm studying up all night or waking up in the morning?
Always the caffeinated.
Always.
Always the caffeinated.
Okay.
When I drink coffee, I get the caffeinated kind. So I can only assume because there's no point in me drinking this drink. If I'm gonna, I'd rather just get like a shake. Like I could get a shake, and there would be no caffeine in it, and I'd be set. That would be my dessert. Now I get dessert, I get a little caffeine, we're ready to go.
I feel like when I'm getting a frappuccino, like I'm not getting it for the caffeine. Like I'm not getting it because it's a coffee to like keep me up. I'm getting it because it's more like a dessert. So like I don't even know if they have caffeine in them. I just get like the double chocolate chip or whatever.
That one I think is a milkshake. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's the vanilla bean.
No, there's no caffeine in that.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. That's when I get. Tastes like milk. I love milk.
Yeah, the milk is good.
I drink milk with everything, even my alcoholic beverages. like rum chata has milk in it.
That's true. I love that.
So I know a lot of you
Nice to
guys.
meet you, Jim.
No.
So I know a lot of you guys are talking about frappuccino being a dessert, but have you ever bought something else with your frappuccino? Starbucks has the display of like foods or other desserts. Have you ever it doesn't have to be all the time when you go and buy one. It could just be like, oh, this looks nice today.
Yeah, I can't say that I have.
How about the brew? Because I know it's different because the brew has like everything you can buy from like lunch to snacks to healthy snacks. Have you ever bought a frappuccino from the brew? And I don't know something else that's more expensive too. So.
Starbucks stuff looks gross, like the food there.
The brownies.
And the cake pop was good, but like everything else is like king.
It's fake.
That's true.
It's like what, almost $3.
So now the best or worst experience you've had. I know we don't buy them as often, but have you ever bought? I know I have. Have you ever bought a drink or a frappuccino which is like they messed up? Really bad. This doesn't taste how it used to, or anything different. or your best experience. How was your day? Tell us about your day after you had a Frappuccino, if it was the bomb.
I think the last time I had a Frappuccino, it was like 7th grade. It was like a half day, so I got out early. My friends and I were out out and about in the square, like our sit down, and went and saw a movie, and it was a nice afternoon, and we finished it off with a Frappuccino. So that's what I remember.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Great.
You're just painting me a picture, dude.
I know.
I know for me, I actually found love when I had my first Frappuccino. And it was in that cup. So, I mean, I can't, like, come up with a specific example, but, like, I just remember, like, last summer in Milwaukee, I was just, like, chilling with friends, and I wanted a Frappuccino, so we got Frappuccinos. And really, that's all there was to it. I was refreshed.
There's no love, though.
There's no love.
Oh, no.
False advertising.
Yeah.
I'm diabetic, so I one time got it because of the sugar. So a Frappuccino literally saved my life. But
I hate when they add like too much whipped cream on it, then they put the top on it, and then the whipped cream comes up with
The straw.
Yeah.
That's
You never actually get the Frappuccino.
Well, if it's like, I don't mind it a little, but like if it was like way ahead, and then you get it all over you, or you get it on someone else.
Yeah.
Maybe you will find love.
You swear
Or they
like
cussed out.
frozen trees on that. They will love you. You love it?
Do you love me?
So like I guess this goes back to the other just comparing Starbucks to AMU brews to Collectivo. Do they sell Frappuccinos? I don't really know. Or other places that sell Frappuccinos. How do you feel about their service? When it can even be just coffee, we can open it up because I know a lot of people don't indulge in Frappuccinos often, but it could just be coffee. The service, when you walk in, how do you feel? So you can give when you go to Starbucks or AMU or somewhere else.
Well, I think it's different for everywhere. It's like, it depends on the atmosphere, because I know Collectivo is very like, it's like a very study place. Like you go there, you see like professors like grading papers, a lot of people studying. But like Starbucks, I feel like it's more like it's like a different atmosphere. It's more like, well, when I go to Starbucks, it's like in and out. Like I'm not really gonna sit there and like do my homework, especially the one on campus.
I've had enjoyable experiences when I go to Starbucks, typically as a barista. Is that the term? They're typically very friendly, and I had like just like a nice like small conversation with them. Collectivo, I can't really say I've had like small talk with any people who work there. But yeah, Starbucks I enjoy, and then the AMU is nice because I always have friends who work at the brew, and so it's always enjoyable just seeing them and catching up with them.
I go to Starbucks a lot for meetings. Yeah, like on Monday I'm going there for a meeting, but I've never gone to like Collectivo. I mean, that's also not on campus, but well. Anyways, I've never gone to any other coffee house for a meeting, but I mean, yeah, I feel like each different kind of coffee house has different vibes to it. So it's almost like, what are you trying to do inside said coffee house?
Baristas are always like super nice to me because I'm like always nervous when I get into a line. It's like suddenly I get to the front and I'm like, oh god, now we have to do stuff. And like I never know what I want, or like if I'm gonna like, if I know what I'm getting, especially at coffee places. And I think they see that and they help me out. So, fast friends.
I think Starbucks has done a good job at making themselves not as chain-like, because every single Starbucks I go into is different, especially at different campuses. So like this one's done a really good job, because in the last 6 years that I've been here, they've changed it to have like more Marquette feel to it. And they even have like the hours are now in blue and gold, and they've changed the hours, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And you know, the brew has been the brew for 6 years. Like it has not changed a whole lot. They haven't repainted it or anything. Collectivo hasn't changed. It's always been Collectivo, but they don't.
Except for the name.
Yeah, but they don't have like the chain feel anyway, so they don't have to change it. At Starbucks, it seems like they've been trying to react to that definitely.
Have any of you guys purchased fraps or even coffee drinks from Dunkin' Donuts?
I've got iced coffee there before, if that counts.
They bring coupons too.
Yeah, so if you have, how was the experience or the drink that you bought?
You have to like be very direct with them. So I go in there knowing what I want, and then like, hey, like, can you put extra pump it? Like, you just, yeah, because they also sometimes do what they want to do with like milks and sugars, and as long as you're direct, it's okay though.
Yeah. In regards to like coffee, is that what Dunkin' Donuts is like known for, like their iced coffee? Because I know like typically people talk about iced coffee, like, oh, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts. So I feel like that's what they're known for. But like you said, I'm very like I typically have to know like what I want to get in like my iced coffee.
Yeah, I feel for Dunkin' Donuts, their service is not at all close to Starbucks, but I do enjoy their coffee and iced coffee more. And they do have, I'm not sure if it's year round or just during the summer, but it's like 2 to 6 p.m., $1 any size.
Yeah,
iced coffee. And so like, and recently they've had like, and they've had like interesting flavors that I haven't had a bad experience with their flavors. But so.
I found it's dangerous to assume that they know like how much sugar or milk I want in it, and then sometimes I'll just be like sipping liquid sugar, and
You can get the espresso shots
care
too.
for that.
One time I got like way too many. I was just like.
Yeah, it's a dangerous play, but I also really enjoy the coffee when they get it right.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much to wrap it up. Do you guys have any other comments about fraps? You definitely should try a frap if you can.
We'll go buy one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's like.
Actually, I know my boyfriend, he like will not buy a frappuccino or like any type of like flavored drink because he thinks it makes him look weird, like less masculine.
Makes you more masculine.
Yeah, and I never get it because I'm like, it's just a drink. Like people all have them. He thinks it makes him feel less masculine.
Don't forget no whip.
I've sometimes felt that stigma before. I mean, I wouldn't say I confirm to that, but I conform to that stigma. But I've felt that before. But that's not why I don't get fraps. I just don't get fraps.
Really, just like I like black coffee a lot.
Yeah, turn into that.
Do you feel like it's, I know you were saying how when you were younger it was like frappuccino, and then as you gotten older it was like coffee, black.
Yeah, I wasn't a big coffee person growing up, and then so that's why like frappuccino was like the closest thing away from having coffee that was like caffeinated. So I drink that, and then as I got into college, I became I enjoyed coffee a lot more, and so that's why I just enjoy coffee.
Great. Anybody else have any more comments?
Frappuccino is just great. Coffee overstimulates my heart, and I feel like I'm gonna die, so that's why I really don't drink it much. So frap is like a really good substitute because it makes me feel like a college student when I get a frap because I can't drink coffee, so that's a substitute for it.
All right, let me give this little spiel. So to wrap things up, I'd like to, oh, nope, we already did that. Yeah, so thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed this discussion, focus group on frappuccinos. If you haven't tried one, definitely.
If you know where Alex Mclean is, he promised us lunch. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought there was going to be coffee here too.
Me too.
Tell Alex, or fail Alex. I'll tell you myself.
Yeah, I was really online, like, let me find these coupons. There were many. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't actually fail Alex.
Tasia.
No problem.
Taste.